I don't see you. Where are you?
Not yet?
Well, let's see if you can. Do you see me?
I see you, yes.
But I don't see you. I will cancel and I will ask you again. A ver. David. Good evening.
Am I back?
Yeah, but I don't. Did you press?
Yes, of course.
But I don't see you. It says that we have to wait.
Okay.
Let's see if we wait.
Hold
You
on.
have good connection there?
No, I'm good. I'm on Wi-Fi.
On Wi-Fi.
Let me do something. Let me change my phone. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, David, he's a very important entrepreneur of the real estate in Miami. We can see you, Anthony Salaf, Nacho, Maria Abdala, Giovanna, Pablo, Mónica, Marder Group. Después voy a Jaycee. A ver. ¿Se los ve a los dos? Ah, porque yo no los veía. Voy a volver a ver. A ver, let's see. Yo voy a desactivar los comentarios, porque me salen todos los comentarios arriba nuestro. A ver ahora. Cuando él esté acá listo, ya lo pido. Y bueno, today we are going to speak about how companies have to change their business plan because of the pandemic. So this is what is very important. Today is very special because all of us, we have to reinvent ourselves. What did you have to do? Then you have to tell me, what did you have to do? How your corporation have to change because of this pandemic. So I welcome David. Hello, David, are you there?
Can you see me now?
No, but people say that they see you. So,
I see you. Okay.
Okay, fantastic. If you see me, that's perfect.
Okay.
Well, tell me, David, what are the changes that you have to leave in your business plan that you prepared last year? And you didn't mention in your business plan that you were going to have a pandemic. So what are the things that you have to quickly change?
You're right. No one foresaw this, and starting a new company right as the pandemic hit has its challenges. But one of the things I've invested in over the past few years as a group, being at a different broker, and now using it as well in the company, is just being very tech driven and digital. So
yeah, very digital. A lot of people have to go digital.
It's requesting me again. I'm sorry, the video.
Yeah, now I see you. Hello.
Now you see me? There it is. Okay. So I'll go back. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. What I was saying is, we've been doing virtual tours now for 5 years, so I see a lot of agents jumping on that now. It's nice. It's good to have, but in general, we got to be better. So with all the challenges, you just have to continue to strive to innovate.
Exactly. What are the technological measurements or new things that you have to quickly adjust in order to be in the future? Because the future is now, is right now. There has been a rush that whatever you were thinking or planning to do, you just said, there's no time, you have to do it now. What are the things that you just give to your clients or to your corporation right away?
Well, for the clients, what we're always trying to do is, even before this, gone are the days where you could take a home, put it on the MLS, and wait for phone calls. So generally, I'm always looking for ways to be proactive and not reactive. So when I have a home that's for sale, my strategy is not put a sign in the yard, go on the MLS and wait. We're doing things now where we take a home. Of course, we're playing with SEO and PPC, different online digital trends. We're following, we could see where people are searching from, the IP addresses that are visiting our website. We're then retargeting those clients. So if you have a home that you want to get as many impressions as possible out online, we still do a lot of traditional methods, but more importantly, for example, content. Whenever we have new content, you need as many eyeballs on it as possible. So we just had a home that was for sale here in a new project called The Enclave, which was in Fort Lauderdale, and within the first few months, we had 30,000 views on that home through our different channels, including social media and YouTube and everything else. So I think generally speaking, to try to condense the answer, it's you can't rely on your laurels in the old way. It's constantly pushing forward. And in the past, 95% of homes were sold on the MLS. We're selling, maybe 75% of homes, which is a big difference compared to most real estate agents, where we're finding people finding us online and reaching out to us directly, and we're touching the buyer digitally.
And what is the difference for you, David, that before you used to work for a corporation and now you are your own boss? You have all the responsibilities, all the bills, everything, all the contracts.
That's the biggest thing.
Because everything, has a good part and has another part. So how do you feel with all that?
Well, taking on more overhead, right, as the whole economy collapsed, wasn't fun. So you're right about the bills, but I'm happy. I was happy before as well. I have nothing bad to say about working for a large broker, and the ones I've been with previously were great to me. But really what spurred me to take on this endeavor was I have a branding background. And that's actually something I say when I list a home. I'm not going to sell your home. We're going to brand your home. And thinking in that line, I wanted to do that not only with homes and a team, but with a company. So what I'm able to do now is create my own content, my own branding, the agents that have joined. We're not on a heavy recruiting mission right now. We have 20 agents at level. We don't want to have 300 agents and 50 do all the business. We'd rather have 50 good agents, right, than just be out there with people that aren't generating activity. And to answer the question is, when right now we're creating an atmosphere and a company culture where the brokers and agents that work for me, there's no crazy ideas. So I want them to come in. I want to be a think tank of an office rather than a traditional brokerage. I can go on and on, but that was the goal when starting it. Sometimes you go to a big company and it's very bureaucratic, and you got to wait for an approval and a this and a that, and they don't like your idea. And I want to be different, so it's a lot easier now.
I love it. And also, what area do you work the most, or you prefer to work? You know that all of us, we have an area that we like the most to work.
Yes.
And that we really know everything. We really know every building or every house. We know the neighbors. Which is your favorite area?
So I'm becoming an East Fort Lauderdale broker. I do tend to stay on the line between Miami and Broward, though. So when you start off in the industry, you'll take anything, and you're much more spread out. But as you begin to focus, you've got to really, time is everything. It's hard to be everywhere, right? So you have to be micro-focused. And now that I have the company, what I'm able to do is have agents help me in other areas. So I have my, South Beach guy, my Brickell guy, my Fort Lauderdale help, Aventura, things like that. Me personally, I do about 70% of my business in East Fort Lauderdale and about 30% of my business in Miami-Dade, North Miami, Aventura area.
What area of Fort Lauderdale? Where are all the buildings? You like to sell the W, all those buildings that are there? What do you focus?
Yeah, we do the beach. We do pre-construction on the beach. We've had success in one of the newest buildings here that was completed a little over a year ago. It's called Auberge. It's a building here.
L'Auberge.
The Auberge, yeah.
Related, so beautiful.
Related did an excellent job. And last year we closed 4 at the Auberge. 2 were new construction, 2 were resales. So we're getting into the building. I had when I had the seller, we got one of the highest price per square foot. And then when I had the buyer, we had the lowest price per square foot. So you got to pick me, is what I'm saying, you know? So.
And now, what do you think that is happening from your point of view?
Where the market is going?
And with the prices?
Well, right now, at this moment, we have an artificial seller's market.
Artificial seller's market. Okay.
I think so. Right now, if there was 10 homes on your street, 7 or 8 of them said, I don't want anyone sneezing in my living room today, right? So they're not for sale anymore. They're off the market, maybe temporarily. So now you have less inventory. And the buyers that are out there right now really need to buy, especially in some of the lower price points. So those buyers are jumping on the nice homes quickly. So my sellers right now, we're selling in 1 day, 2 days. I'm talking under a million, okay? But I don't think that it's gonna last, because eventually we're gonna open up again. And then we're gonna really see what the future is. It's hard to tell, but at that point, the inventory will come back, and we're gonna have to, you know, decide what's right for each individual person. I don't think there's a blanket statement. I think it's taking care of the specific client themselves.
So now for you is an artificial seller's market.
Yes.
Absolutely the opposite that anyone can think, because, you know, it looks like more like a real buyer's market more than artificial.
It might be very soon. It might be very soon. That's why I say artificial. It's a fake seller's market. So I think everyone's on the sidelines right now, and they're waiting to see what happens. And we'll see. The end of the year, the economy is going to report bad numbers, and it's going to be tricky. But it's all going to depend on each individual.
But you know, real estate people always need a house, or to buy, or to rent, because it's a
Correct.
first necessity. Food
Correct.
and house is first necessity.
You're right. And I got to tell you something. With my luxury buyers the last few years, I've had a lot of them say to me, the stock market's doing so great, I don't want to take my money off the table and buy real estate right now, David. If I was making 10, 12, 15% just on the S&P, I'm going to keep it there. So I'm not rooting for a bad stock market, but it's going to be interesting, because maybe some people are going to say, let me buy some real estate now, because the returns aren't so great. And maybe real estate outperforms the market. So it's going to be interesting.
Where your buyers come from?
I have a lot of buyers from the Northeast, New York and Boston and Philadelphia and, you know, everywhere up there. But here in Fort Lauderdale, we have a lot of people that move within the area as well. So there's domestic, and there's also Northeast. And then, of course, in Florida, we have our South American buyers as well.
Absolutely. For what country? South America?
Yes, yes, yes.
What countries, David?
Oh, what countries? I heard you wrong. Brazil and Argentina. And you know what? I have a few very good Russian clients. So I know a few years ago was the first year that China broke into the top 10 for South Florida buyers. So that shows you that South Florida, Miami, a little more than Fort Lauderdale, is a true international city, right? When you start to see the Chinese buyer. So that happened a few years ago. But you see a lot of all the South American countries.
Wow. And have you done in this period electronic closing and electronic financing? Have you done that or not yet?
Yes, yes. Yeah. So we're doing closings. You don't have to be on site. If it could be done electronically, depending on the sale, that works. Also, there's mail away. We'll put the closing papers in a FedEx, send it to you, do a FaceTime with you or Instagram Live or a Zoom, and she'll walk you through it. You put it back in, and it comes back overnight. So it's easy to do, not in person. And we've done that for a long time, because sometimes people come in, see a home from other countries or other states, make an offer, and then they go back home. And by the time it's closing, they don't want to fly in for one day, you know? So it's Florida's used to doing virtual closings.
That's fantastic. So what is your favorite or developer? Can you tell me that?
Well, I have a development right now in Davie, Florida. So my favorite developer is Azure Equities. They are building mid-size to upper medium-size developments. And in Davie, we have a boom going on because we have 80,000 students at the South Florida Educational Center. And Azure Equities, who I partner with, is building 3 residential towers, and as also building a small boutique promenade style mall, 75,000 square feet, as well as a 250,000 square foot entertainment section, complex, all within one strip of road. So I have 3 buildings, a mall on one corner, and entertainment on the other. And we have about 150 condos. The first building is going to be complete in 30 days. We've sold 44 of the 49 in the first building. So we have 5 left. And over the next 2 to 3 years, Azure Equities is going to make a beautiful equestrian style downtown out of Davie Road. And it's unbelievable.
Davie Road is beautiful, Davie Road, yes.
It is. It is. And right around the corner, you have the Hard Rock.
How much is there? How much, David?
So you're going to be shocked. I'm selling, personally, with Azure, the least expensive new construction in all of South Florida. We have, but it's not student housing. So the building is half comprised of the micro units, which we think, and I've seen investors purchase with the intent to rent to students most likely, because it's small. However, the other half of the building is 1 bedroom starting at 700 square feet, going all the way up to 2 bedrooms that are 1,400 square feet for 380,000. So in that area, there's also Nova Hospital. So the larger units are being purchased by young professionals, doctors, nurses, things like that. So we're having a good mix. It's not student housing.
Fantastic. Can you send me an email with all the information, please?
I will.
David?
I will.
You know,
I have a nice video I'm going to send you.
Of course. You know, we have been almost half an hour talking, and it went like this.
That's
so
fast.
I really thank you so much for your time, and it has been a pleasure, and you are all over Latin America with me.
Thank you.
I hope to talk to you very, very soon, and let us know about all those projects. Send it to me so I give a look at all those. It's very good and very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, and hopefully we'll do it again.
Of course, of course. Thank you again, David. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you.
Okay, you too.
Gracias.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Be safe.